The following video contains partial nudity, sexual themes and overtones, vulgar and adult language, disturbing imagery, and just about anything you can deem as inappropriate. It is highly unsuitable for anyone under the age of 18, and viewer discretion is advised for all ages. You have been warned.
Forgive me. I made a mistake.
The damage from the poison is still making Tsukiyomi's body randomly spasm. With her central nervous system seriously damaged, she can barely speak.
Haha, look how pathetic you are, even after healing for a day. If it was me, that poison wouldn't have done anything. Aztec Rose. Even though I could refine that poison myself, it would take some time. I seem to have made light of Queen Alron. It was a great accomplishment to have killed her, though. Forgive me, I too made a serious blunder. I was not able to kill them given the amount of time I had. That was because the angel wasn't even able to buy you some time. That damn Eden is utterly incompetent.
But all injury is within acceptable parameters. The plan can continue without issue.
But not only did Lucia not complete her mission, she has vanished. I do not understand the meaning of her actions.
Did she fail her mission, or did she defect?
I'd say the odds are half and half for both.
Lucia was human, after all.
As a human, she was unable to fight against other humans?
That is not quite it. Since you work purely on logic, human thoughts may be too complicated for you to process.
As you stated, understanding is difficult. Anyway, the situation is still progressing at an acceptable rate.
White Rabbit has also advanced to the clinical stage. We were a little careless about Black Alice, but it should not be an issue. She still has yet to realize its true value.
The movements of Black Alice's subordinates require some attention as well.
That's right. We must never let our guard down against her. We can ignore Eden, however. She's useless.
Understood. With your leave? Yes, that is all for today.
With that, the group disperses.
Ah! They're saying bad things about Master Eden again! I need to report at once! This isn't good! They've already made it downtown! No! Not Diagon Alley!
The Grand Gold Castle town is already in full-on war. Spider-type monsters are attacking, with groups of ant girls valiantly defending.
What are you doing? We're fellow insect monsters!
Arachnids, insects aren't really that closely related.
Why are you siding with the humans? You won't pass! Get the enemy! Hey, cut it out! That hurts!
Holding down a Spider-Girl, ants swarm her as they hit and kick with the Spider-Girl. It looks very violent, but effective.
Where's the Grand Gold Kid? What's that? The shadow is flying between buildings as if dancing through the air. It looks like a bird, but it's a spider! The shadow races down into the melee below. How pathetic. Insects fighting each other. After losing your queen, you're just pitiful prey. Get the enemy!
Nearby ant girls rush to attack her, but all suddenly stop and start twitching in place. Suddenly, all the other ant girls start to squirm where they stand.
Is that a spider web? She was jumping between buildings, spinning a gigantic spider web? You're already in my territory. Even if you struggle, my sticky threads won't let you move. Ugh.
The ant girls struggle, waving their hands and feet, but they can't escape. All of those ant girls were captured by a single spider monster.
You poor insects in my web. I'll prey on you slowly, one by one. Stop!
I pull out my sword and jump into the battle.
Okay, well, now we're finally done with the intro. Hey there, guys! It's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Monster Girl Quest. In the last episode, we finally got Salamander back after all this time. And let me tell you, now that we have her back, well, you guys will see soon enough. I'm your opponent this time. Oh, you're the famous disgraced hero. More appetizing prey has come right into my web. But I know you've defeated many monsters up until now. So I'll fight you in my own territory to the best of my ability.
Territory?
Yes, I'll invite you to a world of my own. Suddenly, the space around me warps. In the next moment, I'm standing inside a gloomy cave. What the? This appears to be a barrier she created. Top-ranking Arachne have the ability to spin webs of space-time. Don't ask me how that works. Even though I'm the Monster Lord, I don't know. With Black Alice strengthening them, it seems like their ability has got even more powerful. In a confined place like this, spider monsters can show their true strength. I'll suck you dry nice and slowly as you twitch in my web. Ew. To break through this barrier, the method should be obvious, Luca. Just knock down the caster, right? Well, yes, that is our only method of attacking. Okay, so now that we finally have Salamander back in our party, we can use a ridiculously broken strategy to make short work of almost any monster. First things first. Now, I'm not going to abuse this, but I'm going to show it off here. I can't promise I won't abuse this in the future, but I'm only going to show it for demonstrative purposes here. There is a pretty significant drawback to using this strategy, though, so keep that in mind when you use it. Okay, first and foremost, Daystar. And now, we have enough SP to summon Salamander. When we first got Salamander at level 2, she cost 2 SP to summon and would maximize all of our SP. However, this time around, because of the weakening effect of the seal, Salamander costs 4 SP, the same as her level 3, but we still only get the level 2 effect. It's difficult to explain, but you guys will see soon enough. So now we're going to try Hellfire Sword, and in case I get unlucky here, which is entirely possible. Yep, I had a feeling. Okay. And that's death. Yep, there's the drawback to using the Salamander strategy. Now, if I can try that again... Give me a moment. Alright, well now I'm going to try to do this fight the legit way. So in case it isn't obvious, what you gotta do for when that happens, for the Salamander strategy, is start off by using Daystar, and then summon Salamander. That should be the only turn you are vulnerable if you try to use this strategy. Hence why I got defeated there because of my rotten luck. So, after you summon Salamander, if you're still standing, you want to use Daystar again. That will basically knock any monster to, basically around this HP region, if not fully dead. And then at that point, you want to use Alice to basically use an attack, and the battle will be over very quickly. This strategy breaks almost any fight in Part 3. Almost. However, because of how broken it is, I'm going to abstinate from using it unless absolutely necessary. Like against some really jerkish parts. Some really jerkish fights in this game. In this part. Which, believe me, there are plenty. Alright, so I'm going to do the safe bet and use Gnome this time. Because I think we need Gnome to escape from her binding technique. Alright. Okay, and like other monsters, this one has a lot of CG apparently. Alright, you are probably about to... I feel like I should No, I'm going to give it one honest try, and if things don't go my way, then... Yeah, she can also summon spirits in case that wasn't obvious. Alright, well, now I gotta get all my SP back. And this is gonna suck. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know what it is with this battle and giving me bad luck, but apparently Tsuchigumo really feels like giving me bad luck today. Alright. Alright, I'd best leave Alice for healing at this part because, yeah, but Tsuchigumo isn't too tough, but if you are... Okay, well, that was lucky. I think she might have an insta-kill. That bind technique also might have an insta-kill if you don't struggle free fast enough, but I don't know how this fight works. It's been a long time. So, yeah. Also, if she has her way with you, you're gonna die, so Unless you feel like dying, don't lose here. Alright, there's Nomarin again, which gives me ample time to get my SP back. Alright. So, yeah. Okay, I think I know what to do now. I think I have a strategy that will finish her without much trouble. She's not going to summon another spirit right away. So we're going to try Daystar and then having Alice burn her to death. So yeah, Tsuchigumo isn't that tough of a fight because your skills should hopefully make the best of her. But yeah, she can be tough because she has a few points that you can't really get around. So yeah, I've also gone on the... I've also expressed the drawbacks to using the Salamander Daystar strategy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I really need to go over. So now we've talked about all of that, let's just get back into the meat of things. Alright, and there we go. I'll go ahead and save. We defeated her. But now what about the barrier? After sealing Tsuchigumo, the space around us... Tsuchigumo! Not Tsuchigomo. Tsuchigumo. Alright, forget what exactly that translates to. Something spider, I'm not sure, but Future Shun will throw it up on screen if he can figure it out. Alright, suddenly we're back in Grand Gold. As we thought, defeating the caster of the barrier breaks it. Is everyone alright? I cut away at the cobweb, bringing the ant girls. Luckily, it doesn't look like any of them have been hurt. Enemy caught queen. Please aid. Grand Gold King caught too. Eaten soon. What? Both Queen Ant and Grand Gold King have been caught already? This situation is a lot more pressing than I thought. Got it. I'll save the king and queen. Please evacuate the citizens. Queen, please. Humans, we will evacuate them. I'll leave the town to the ant girls. I need to hurry and rescue the king and queen. I feel huge power coming from the direction of the castle. But it isn't inside. From that nearby small building. The castle should still be under repairs from the previous battle. Perhaps that smaller building is a warehouse of some sort. That must be it. Alright, let's go! Be at ease, ant girls! The hero and I shall rescue the queen! Alice and I run down the main street, sealing away any spider monster who gets in our way. Luckily, we don't have to fight any of the tougher ones quite yet. All the attackers are spider monsters. Is there someone like a Queen Arachne leading them? I ask Alice as we run down another side street. This type of large-scale attack has to be led by a Queen-class monster. The Spider Princess is the new Queen Spider. I'm sure this must be her duding. Yeah, her duding. She plays a trumpet on her off days, and that causes a bunch of havoc to wreak loose in Grand Gold. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, we foreshadowed that in the last episode, actually. And now we're seeing the full force of the Spider Princess's invasion. Spider Princess? What type of monster is she? Luca. Oh. I thought we were asking what physical type, not what kind of personality she has. Okay, whoops. I made Luca look like an idiot for no reason. He actually did do something idiotic for once. She's cruel, merciless, and thinks of humans as nothing but prey. She's one of those monsters who insisted on human domestication. Monsters should oversee the human breeding process, disposing of the inferior ones. Breed the high-quality ones and keep them as livestock. That's horrible! So she joined with Black Alice. Also, spider monsters prey on other monsters. They don't need to for survival. They just enjoy it. They are hated even among monsters. That's why the Arachne family has become more and more radical over time. So they behaved themselves until now. There's one other reason they never acted out before. I was stronger than the Spider Princess. But now that deterrent is no longer valid. I don't think she'll be persuaded no matter what you try. I understand. If I waste too much time trying to persuade her, the damage here will just spread. Looks like I'll need to seal her as quick as possible. As I think that to myself, the ground suddenly shakes. Is that... Golem? Golem! The huge monster created by a magical science who guards Grand Gold's gate. Standing in the middle of the main street, she's locked in combat with the attackers. Lashing out with her massive hands and feet, she swats spider monsters aside and crushing others. It should be alright if we leave it to her. No. Do you feel that powerful magic energy? As Golem slams her fist into the ground, a spider monster jumps on her shoulder, swinging her... Excuse me for a minute. There are some barking dogs, and they are very annoying.
What? There's nothing out there. Don't bark at it. Quiet.
I'm still house sitting in case it isn't obvious. I'm trying to get the bulk of recording done altogether. Swing your arms around Gold tries to swat her off, but... You're awfully big. But it looks like I can't eat you. The spider on her shoulder nimbly dodges every swat of her hand. But she isn't just running around. She's spinning her spider silk as she moves, entangling her. That's good enough. Spider monster leaps high into the air, back onto the street. At the same time, Golem is left unable to move, bound in her powerful silk. With a violent struggle, she crashes to the ground with a boom. She was able to bind that huge golem with only her spider silk. We can't leave someone that strong alone! I'm your opponent now! If we don't deal with her, who knows how many she'll kill before we can stop the Spider Princess. Jumping in front of her, I pull out my sword. So now, we have the Arachnophobe. Alright, I'm not sure how much of commentary I lost there, because for some reason my headset started acting weird because I had to get back in bed because I had to shout the dogs. So I blame the dogs for this situation. But anyway, we have the Arachnophobe to deal with. After the hulking monster, a little boy and a little girl. I've been fighting on an empty stomach for a while now. Sorry, but you still won't be eating anyone anytime soon. You're going to be sealed away. Oh, so it's the brave little hero and the sealed monster lord. Isn't this just a fun sight to feast on? I'll go full force right from the start. The space around us distorts, bringing us somewhere else. Again, it's another space distortion thing. You couldn't have! All of these dried corpses were alive a few hours ago. 30 or so nights. Now just nutrients in my body. I'll never forgive you. Since you'll be my prey, I won't give you a proper death. You'll die covered in spider silk, sucked completely dry. Now let me hear what your last desire is. Okay, my last desire is to seal you. So, wow, that was a really lame comeback. I forget what exactly we're gonna need here for this, but again, I'm gonna go with Gnome to start off, just to be safe. Let's see, does she have any... Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, Gnome is safest bet, as always. Alright. Well, and now we're going to try this again. And of course, here comes the infamous web. So, let's go ahead and struggle out of this. There we go. Alright. Now we're free of that. Oh! Good timing. Well, since we're at full SP here, I'm going to... let's go with Ninefold Rikshaza. I would go Daystar here, but I want to actually have some remaining SP in case I need to summon another spirit real quick. Which is entirely possible. Alright. Luckily, Gnome is protecting us from major damage. Alright. And we'll just get our SP back in the meantime. Now, since she's still got Zilf out, we're probably not going to be hitting her a whole lot, but still, it's good to just get our SP back. It's better than guarding and not getting anything back at all. Alright. And I think I should go ahead and heal. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, and the power wind is gone now. I'm feeling confident. We're gonna go ahead and have Alice hit her with Omega Blaze. Just to burn her. Yeah! How do you like that? You on fire! Oh, that didn't actually do a whole lot. Also, that bit of dialogue was funny there. Okay, but we're probably going to be losing Gnome any minute here. No, she's probably going to summon Zilf if I try to counter, so... Okay, there we go again. And struggle once again. Alright, there we go. And Ninefold Rakshasa should finish her, and if not, then even probably Flash Kill will finish her after this. Alright, there we go! No matter how strong you aren't a match for the Spider Princess. Arachnophobe is sealed in the form of a spider. Really, I thought she was going to turn into a lobster. Now the barrier will collapse. We return back to our original location after Arachnophobe's defeat. But someone else is coming. One after another! 10 new spider monsters quickly surround us. They're far weaker than the last two, but there are so many of them. It'll take some time, but we have to take them out. As I'm about to attack the new enemies. A dense atmosphere fills the area around the spider girls, making their movements suddenly grow extremely slow. Ah! What the? My body! What is that? Alright, it was a success! Strengthen the field and seal them! Yes! Is that the same equipment that sealed the Queen Ant? Actually, it looks newer and updated. Looks like the machine is the one covering the invaders that with the dense field sealing them. Leave them to us. We'll show you the pride of Grand Gold's Magic Science Group. Yes! Grand Gold Science is incredible! I forget the exact line from von Stroheim there. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. The only Nazi I will ever like, aside from Schindler. Because he saved people. Well, let's stop talking about hero Nazis and continue on with our journey here. So, we have to defeat the Spider Princess, leaving the rest of the invaders to the Magic Science Group. We head onwards. Right here, the warehouse we stepped into is covered in webs. Right in the middle, I can see the Grand Gold King and the Queen Ant wound in spider silk. And you're the new Queen Spider! Good job getting here, disgraced hero. And the human pet monster lord, too. You haven't changed at all, Spider Princess. I'm surprised you managed to stop licking Black Alice's feet long enough to finally show your true feelings of rebellion. Alright, so I'm gonna save again just in case, because I don't remember how well I am at fighting the Spider Princess, but she's a bitch. Haha, keep on prattling. I'll suck your bodily fluids dry like everyone else. The atmosphere around us warps as the Spider Princess puts up another barrier like the others. As a reflection of her heart itself, she takes us to a dark, damp place. Really, totally not used to seeing this. I never would have expected it to be a dark, damp place. I'll swallow you whole— Oh my god! Lady! Ugh. I mean, well, yeah, don't lose here. Be happy, for you will taste heaven before hell. Okay, so the Spider Princess. Again, like the other spiders, Gnome is your safest bet to start off with. So we'll just go ahead and take her out. I remember that when we first saw her in the cutscene at the beginning of Part 3, she summoned Gigamander. So we might want to be ready to counter with Serene Mind when she does. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, so yeah, Gigamander is by far the easiest spirit to avoid because you're guaranteed a complete avoidance rate when they summon Gigamander if you have Serene Movement up. So again, why you would be scared of her when she has Gigamander up beats me, but I'm just glad that I have a way to counteract her. Okay. Oh wow, she's keeping Gigamander up for quite a while. Okay. Omega Blaze didn't do much last time, but hopefully it'll do more this time, and if not, then I know not to use it on her in the future. What? I'm sorry, what? Since when are you a friggin' angel? Alright, well, that's odd, to say the least. There was no prompt as to why Alice's attack would have no effect on her. Okay, well, in this case, we save Alice's attacks for action for healing from now on. I'm probably going to lose here now, but I'm going to chalk that up to bullshit because there was no reason why we shouldn't be able to attack her with Alice. Okay. Now we just wait for that Gigamander summon again, because surely she's kind of dumb and is probably going to do it again. Go ahead and meditate, just to top off my HP. Alright. Wow, you sure are just going to town with the same old... I mean, sure, but it's gonna... That move is gonna stale eventually. Oh, great. Oh no, my penis has been paralyzed. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Well... Okay, well, I shook up the paralysis. And meditate again. And here's where we struggle. Okay, good thing I had Gnome there, because Gnome is a safe bet. Alright. And back to attacking. Yeah, as you can see, this battle is taking a while to... It's taking a while to whittle her down, okay? There's Gigamander. So we go Serene Mind here. And you can no longer hit me. Ah... God, you figure she would learn from her mistake and not summon Gigamander again. But alas, her AI is not that advanced. Or at least, she doesn't have an action to defer her from using her regular attacks. I'm going to use 9-4 with Shaza just so I don't have to... I'll have some SP left over and if I don't use Daystar. Okay, and now we switch back to Gnome. Oh, that was a really good call. Alright. Well, this battle seems to be going well so far. I guess, you know what? I don't even need to summon Serene Mind again. You're already dead. Nani? Yeah, my jaw would be dropping if she had survived that. This can't be. How could my ambition end here? So the Spider Princess. She's a bitch, but she's an easy bitch. Okay. And there we go. And now we're level 76. Hooray! We won somehow. After sealing the Spider Princess, the barrier fades, and we're quickly back in the warehouse. At the same time, the webbing that was binding the king and queen crumbles and fades away. Ugh, what happened to us? Are we safe? Hero Luca, and the Monster Lord. I see. So you two. It doesn't seem like either of them is injured. Haha. Looks like that damn Spider Princess subordinates are fleeing too. Scurrying away like little baby spiders. Alright, looks like we pushed them back somehow. With that, we were able to temporarily avert the crisis in Grand Gold. But due to all the enemy troops rampaging around town, the damage is pretty extensive. Right after the revolt of the Ant Girls, another war took place here. It's going to take even longer to rebuild this town. Don't worry, with Grand Gold Science and the incredibility of Grand Gold Science, it should be a cinch. I don't know. Insert... Yeah, Von Stroheim would say it better. Just, Sean, insert Von Stroheim saying Speedwagon real yammily here.
Speedwagon.
Thank you, Hero Luca. Thanks to you, this country was saved again. No, it wasn't just me. The Ant Girls and the Magic Science Group Wizards were able to stop most of the damage. Right, Alice? I'm hungry. Unlike the last few times, it doesn't look like there's any food being offered to her. Alice seems kind of depressed. Forgive us, Monster Lord. At the current time, we won't be able to offer a feast of thanks. Have my candy. Please don't cry. Thank you! Sweet. The Ant Girls all take turns offering up their candy to Alice. As that's going on, a carrier pigeon comes flying through the open doorway to the warehouse. This is from the Imperial Court of Sabaza. The king extends his arm, letting the pigeon land. He unfolds the letter attached to the pigeon's foot and starts to read the small script. Yes. It appears as though what's happening here is the same as all over the world. We must all unite in a fixed defensive posture before the attackers can regroup and attack again. I agree completely. To that end, he proposes a summit of all the world's leaders in the short future. As expected of the Sabza King, the scale of his ideas are grand. Again, the Sabza King is friggin' amazing! And not only the scales of his ideas are grand, you know what else is grand. I'll just... boom. Okay. A summit! That's great! Events in the world seem to be moving at an incredible rate. As the Sabza King says, we must unite together. I shall do my duty as king to protect my people. Here, Luca, please fight together with us. Yes. Delicious candy. It's as if she's completely regressing into the mind of a child. The human side is banding together. I wonder what the monster side is doing. We should confront this crisis in solidarity as well, but with our race separating into different regions and tribes based on race and family group, I wonder if such a dream is ever possible. She mutters to herself as if able to read my mind and answer my question. Don't worry, I have an idea. If you energize me with more candy, I'll tell you. No more. One ant, one candy. No. This is making me uneasy. Anyway, it seems the human side is banding together. We need to repulse the attackers to give them time. Now then, for the next location, you guys know, a save location. So, next time on Monster Girl Quest, we're going to retrace our footsteps and go to the places that we went to Grand Goal before, starting with Succubus Village. Damn pervert. See you guys next time. Laters!